Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I always wish you peace and understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So let's see what's going on with you and your significant other. Oracle cards is going to give us an overview of the energy between the two of you, okay? Look at that. Bottom of the deck is the last laugh. I like that. So we have mind invasion, timestamp, and holding on. We have an individual that you are obsessively thinking about, and you are reflecting on the time that the two of you have had. But with timestamp, the two of you are at a pause. But you are holding on to the idea of the two of you reconnecting. That is strong energy. Ooh. Who has a Scorpio's heart? Now, let's see how you feel. Not you. Them. Let's see how your persons feel. Let's see how your person feels about the connection. Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Star. All right. You are their person. You are their match. They feel a strong connection with you just as well as you feel one with them. Like I said, that energy with the oracles are, it's reciprocal. It's overall energy for the connection. But what does stand out with that last laugh, why is there some vengeful action there? There's some janky, I want to say janky energy, because the last laugh is, you know, you bust a move. Well, you do something, I'm going to do something back. I bet I get the last laugh. That's what the last laugh indicates here. Or represents. I should say represents here, but I don't know how that pertains to you, because clearly this energy is different. What is it? I'm not caving to you cave? Maybe that's the energy. All right, let's clarify the Two of Cups for your person's feelings, because it does have hold on. You got the Lovers. Ace of Cups. Three of Cups. We're looking at 4 cups here. So, with the bottom of the deck being, you know, she out here just out here. What's the bottom of this one? The Tower. Oh, okay. So, with the healing here being at the bottom for the bottom of the deck energy, and then you have the High Priestess here, there is a pause in the connection, and there's some tension between you and this person that you have a strong connection with. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of friendship. There's a lot of harmony. There's a history of celebration. There's balance with this individual, okay? Just, if I hold them up for you, that's just on imagery. You can't feel what I feel. Maybe you can, but I mean, just look at the energy of the cards. You see that? And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is love at its purest form. That is genuine. That's true love. I look at it as, you should just call it pure love instead of putting true on it. But love at its purest form is true love. So, but that's how your person feels about this connection. Now let's see here. Let's look at your feelings about the connection. But moody? Temperance is here. Did we lose any more? That was Magician at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have Temperance here. You, my friend, are waiting for things to come in alignment. Things to balance out. Oh, I shouldn't have fucking ate that sandwich, y'all. I ate that damn sandwich. We went grocery shopping this morning, and we ended up going and getting Burger King. And I didn't eat it until like not too long ago. I had it in the fridge, but I warmed it up. And I thought that licorice was messing with me. See, that's why I try not to do. Well, the goal is never to do takeout again, but guess never say never. Because, yeah, he was like, ooh, I can go for some mozzarella sticks. Then I also had a coffee too. Look at you. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have the Magician at the bottom of one deck and the King of Cups at the bottom of another. So here we are manifesting a reconnection of love. There's the high priestess, and you also have the moon. God damn, there's a lot of energy. So what this tells me for you, Scorpio, you are desiring a connection with someone that you are in the shadows with. All right. This here, the temperance being clarified with the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Hangman, it shows me that you're waiting. It's like you're reflecting and you're being honest with yourself and wanting this connection to come in alignment. We got here waiting patiently for a change, a shift to happen. We have here knowledge being gained, lessons, being presented to you, and you taking them wholeheartedly and positively, like at face value. But things to balance, one must learn, one must hear in order to properly speak. One must, what am I trying to say now? Y'all got me. One must be a student before they could be a teacher. So in this experience, this is something I don't think you're quite comfortable with. You're not happy with this energy that you're going through with this person. Off rip, you have the four, damn, and you got strength, but you have the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I'm looking at 5 wands here. Maybe the two of you separated over some tension. Maybe, things was moving too fast and you guys are taking a break. Either way, brakes have been pumped here. Let's look at the outcome between the two of you. Because the Hierophant too represents healing. One could be healing themselves. It does represent conforming to the masses. So when we have the 5 of Wands and then you have the Hierophant, which is a reflective of, the 5 of Wands is a reflective of the Hierophant. It can be alluding to us. One is learning how to be oneself and engage properly with a group of people. So in a love reading, it presents to us a challenge of sharing ourselves with another individual and still obtaining our identity. All right. Well, you wanted to be there. The Emperor is the outcome. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. Okay. Showing up and showing out, are we? We have 7 of Cups. The Judgment. I'm telling you, judgment and justice have been showing up all day today. Heavy as hell. Reflection. It brings attention to one's past actions and accepting the fate of karma that has been presented to one. The Emperor again. It represents karma being aligned, as in accepting that things, situations that have taken place, accepting that you took a hand in that. These are valid results of your own actions. So, and that's what judgment and justice. You don't have that out here, but that's what I was trying to get out. What you do have is the 7 of Cups, Judgment, and the Emperor. So we're looking at the Emperor twice. So there's a lot of dominating energy going on here. This could be a same-sex relationship, and I mean it as in the form of 2 males or 2 individuals that display large, masculine energy. And what's happening here is the different avenues or the different situations that the two of you have went through, the challenges the two of you have experienced together. The love is still there, but in what format? Please understand, we're looking at the 7 of Cups here, but you also have at the bottom of the deck 7 of Cups. Damn, the Emperor still at the bottom of the deck too, along with the Knight of Wands. What, a bitch ain't shoveled it? Oh, you know what? Your cards just fell out. That's what happened. Anyways. But digressing, what this does allude to me is that we have masculine energy, 2 captains in 1 ship, all right? And we've been through a lot together. But now it's at the point, who's going to surrender first? Who's going to admit that we're in love? Who's going to admit that we still have a chance as long as we're 6 feet above the dirt. What are we gonna do? That's the outcome of the situation. Let me tell you something. Sometimes throwing in a towel when it comes to love doesn't necessarily mean defeat. It can also mean acceptance. It can also mean love. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm giving love a chance and I'm taking the higher road. So if it feels better for you if I throw my flag in and you feel like you won this, then you won it. I gotta kiss your feet and get you. I'm gonna kiss your feet and get you. Because at the end of the day, I must have you. Because you are me and I am you. That's the energy that you're given. All right? That is the advice that I have for you, Scorpio. If this reading resonated with you, give your girl a like. Also, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Understand that we cannot control other people's actions, but we can control what we will tolerate in our life and what we will allow to stay in our life. So always, always set boundaries for yourself. Boundaries are for you. They're not for anyone else. You must make sure you have boundaries and you stand on them, enforce them. Also, move with integrity. No matter what, never compromise your integrity. Do you understand? Now, with that being said, as long as you move with that energy and you keep what's at the best for you at the forefront, you got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.